Wake up and smell the coffee, Mr. LaRusso.
Extreme situations require extreme measures.
You guys back to Cobra Kai Karate, back to brand new video. Today we're going to talk about the first 2 episodes that released of Dexter Resurrection. And I gave my video on it talking about why I think it's going to be terrible, why I think it's going to be fall. And honestly, I don't think my opinion necessarily has changed because this is the first steps. But it definitely has not made me completely give up on the show. I still think this show offered a lot of cool stuff. And the episodes were not bad. They also were not good. So we're going to talk about it. So right off the bat, this episode 1 has a lot of fundamental issues, a lot, and I understand it's hard because after the terrible ending of New Blood, it's hard to kind of recover from that, but the way they explain how stuff happened makes no sense. So Angel Bishop, or whatever her name was, she just leaves and she sends a little note like, oh, we're even now. So kills Logan in that jail cell and basically manipulates her to get away, and she just says, oh, we're fair now. She knows Logan didn't try to shoot him. She knows what he did. And she just says, we're fair now? It makes no sense. And then she's just off and whatever. Like, I understand, like, her, like, oh, we're fair, we're even because you killed the killer of my best friend. But she didn't really share that at all. And she also seemed like she didn't really appreciate or understand any of his killings, whether it's for a good or not reason. Because she knew the Bear Butcher killed, she knows the Bear Butcher killed bad guys, and she did not care there. She was willing to put him in jail forever, but now she just completely changed her mind. Now she's out of the story, and Dexter just gets scot-free, and he's now in New York. So the fundamentals is just stupid, but I understand they're trying to recover from a terrible ending, so it's difficult. Now, I will say about episode 1, it offers a lot of great fan service, really fun scenes. You get to see these visions of a lot of different characters that you got to saw. You get to see, first off, we get to see Harry Morgan back, which I just love it because he was always so good in the Dexter show and had such a good energy and such a good dialogue between him and Dexter in his head. Always good stuff there. And you get to see James Stokes, and that just blessed my heart because you know how, well, you guys don't know because I never made a Dexter season review. I've been meaning to do that, but he is just such a fun character, and him and Dexter talking is just, I can never get enough of that. And it's just see him actually there and actually interacting in his head was so good. And you even get to see Miguel there as well, so it's just a lot of great fan service. And I know we're going to see, I know we're going to see Brian Moser, I know we're going to see Joey Quinn, and we're going to see all of them, so it's going to be fun. So but that stuff is good, and the Harry stuff seems interesting, if him living his life and killing the guy, all that seems good, but the episodes just seems to drag, and they don't seem to have a lot of substance to make me interested. Episode 2, the same thing, and now Dexter's in New York, and now he's all mad about someone taking his name, and it just feels like there's not a lot of substance here. Dexter New Blood did not have the energy and funness that this Resurrection's having. Resurrection had a lot of the energy and vibes you got from Dexter's show. Well, New Blood felt really kind of boring and stale. That had a lot of deep depth between him and his son. This, it feels like they're just tapping it, and they're exploring a lot more on the humor, which is very fun and very good, but not exactly what you need, and they're not exactly balancing it. And I know where the story is going to lead. I guarantee you he's going to find that one killer who kills the cabs, and he's going to find out about this killer club. He's going to join them. It's just, I see that where this is going, and I do not have a lot of faith in these episodes. They weren't bad. They started off solid. They're offering decent Dexter content, but they're not actually good episodes. So both of the episodes, like episode 1, I would give a 7.1 out of 10, and episode 2, I'd probably give a 7.4 out of 10. That's really all I can offer for these episodes so far, and there's not too much I can say for this review, just because they haven't really done too much. Everything just feels like it's setting up something, and it could set up something to be good. I'm not going to deny that. It could set up something like Dexter. He starts to go obsessed with killing, and he starts to lose his son more, and then they do some interesting stuff there. But I feel like it's going to be more campy, it's going to be more weird, and the serial killer cult. And by the way, I gotta say, that one detective who's trying to find the killings is a terrible character right off the bat. She is not likable at all. She is miserable, and she's not interesting, and the actress also is not that great. I just gotta put that out of the way. I don't know, just scenes of her just made me not want to turn it off just because of how unlikable she is, and they're trying to make her likable. Like, she's just a douchebag to everyone around her, like she knows it all, and she's just, it doesn't come off as like confident, it comes off as cocky and arrogant, and it just annoys me. So sorry about that. But anyway, that's basically all I gotta say about this review. Just basic television, that's all they're really offering right now. They haven't completely gone off the rails yet, and I hope they don't, but What I will say is it was basic television for now, and now they have opportunity and potential to turn it around, make it good television, or they can turn it around and make it disaster television. And I'm still leaning more to the disaster side, but it gave me a little more faith that they could still make this a good, even a great show. The fan service is great, but that's not going to save the entire show. So that's all I have to say about this. I know it's a shorter review. I just want to get my short thoughts out of there. Thank you guys for watching this. See you guys next time. Always remember, extreme measures. Peace out.